Hello, my name is Sam and this is TeaTalk. How are you doing? Today we're going to be talking about the blood. This is part 2 of the segment. Last week we talked about parasites that live within the blood. This week we're going to be discussing the organs that primarily are in charge of filtering the blood and also some tips that can help with circulation. So today I kind of want to start off with a little exercise. You will see in a lot of my older videos that I tend to personify the organs. And the reason why I take this approach is because I think it's very important to make a conscious connection between all of these different organs that are doing these assignments in our bodies. And what I mean by that is we don't tell our heart to beat, we don't tell our liver to secrete bile, and we don't tell our kidneys to filter, right? They do all of these things involuntarily by means of our nervous system. So when you're consciously making an effort to be in the shoes of those organs that are having to do all of these things, it makes us a little bit more responsible on the different things that we're putting in our bodies because they're subjected to all of those different things that we give them to work with as far as the foods and the things that we drink. So just a little food for the thought. But today, the segment being on blood, we're talking about circulation, right? And hydration, circulation, they kind of work in tandem. So I'm going to give you guys a little tip. You've probably heard it a million times, but water. Very, very important. It is the medium for nutrients and also waste transfer within the body. And it is very important for our bodies to have water. Okay, it lubricates all of our blood vessels and it helps a lot with the cells and all of these different things and makes the job on the kidneys easier. And when I say easier is, a lot of you have probably heard of kidney stones, right? Maybe some of your family members have gone through it. Maybe even you have gone through it. Now, there are other factors that come into play when we're talking about kidney stones, but water is one of the best ways to combat that, right? Making sure your body is properly hydrated, making sure that your kidneys doesn't have that buildup of minerals, keeping that circulation going as it should be. So water, very, very important. And it is even more prevalent in the summer, right? Because your pores are constantly letting out electrolytes and water, and you need to make sure that your body is being replenished properly as soon as possible, right? So we make the job on our organs a lot much easier than it is. So now here at Emerald's Organics, we also have a tea for the summer. We call it the sorrel, right? And it's family to the hibiscus. So this is an iced tea. It's very, very great for hydration and kidney health and also circulation. So it's covering all of those different points that I was speaking on just a moment ago. So it's very imperative that with the sorrel that you want to drink it very, very strong. You boil it for a while and then you kind of sugar it to your tasting. I sometimes add ginger or peppermint to mine, and then you can just store it in the pitcher as we have here and drink it as, you know, in the morning for a jog, or take a bottle of it when you're going to work, keep it in your tumbler. So it's one of those drinks that's very universal. It's very, very, very tasty. I enjoy it. And for those of you who like hibiscus, the flavor profile is very similar, so I'm sure you guys will take a liking to that. So these two are very good ways to keep the kidneys healthy and also to make sure that you're properly hydrated to help your kidneys on a day-to-day basis, because this organ is filtering almost all of your blood within 5 minutes, and it's repeating that cycle all throughout the day. So that can just tell you about how much work the kidneys is constantly doing to make sure that your blood doesn't have all the toxins and different things within it. So I hope you've learned something today, some insight, maybe something that'll have you Googling or searching something to help with knowledge, because here at Emerald Isles Organics, I really want to provide knowledge, food for thought, something that you can take with you to at least enrich your lives in a way that maybe you had a question you didn't have before. Because it is important for us to be consciously aware of our health. We need to understand how our bodies are feeling and the different things that we need to be doing to make sure that we're as healthy as possible. Because I always say the best way to practice medicine is to make sure that you're doing preventative care. You want to attack the problem before it's there. So making sure that these organs don't have to go through all these dire situations. Now, all the sorrel tea is available on emeraldilesorganics.com, and we'll also be having some other updates coming up on our Facebook. We also have started a YouTube channel, so we'll be posting the link for that as well. It'll be under the comment section. If you have any concerns, questions, or further comments you want to have, you can also drop that below in the Facebook. I would love to interact with you guys or answer any questions that you may have on the teas that we have available. This has been Sam. I enjoy talking to you guys. It's my passion to talk about health and different things of that nature. And I hope you guys have learned something today. One final thing, as a disclaimer, I just would like to say that I am not taking precedence over your primary physician. If you feel you have something that could be detrimental to your health, I suggest that you speak with them before going and doing any further action. But today's been great. I hope you guys stay tuned. Next week we'll be also having another Tea Talk, and I hope you guys will come in and see what the new topic will be.